Hey there, Pop Tribe. I have been going through as much information as possible to create a step-by-step tutorial for you guys, as I myself needed to learn the process of taking the PUSD, our internal stablecoin inside of the Pop Max back office, and being able to withdraw that into our decentralized wallet and then transferring that into Nivex, and then being able to, in a way, purchase POP mining hash rates and all of that to be able to use the PUSD into something that ultimately has value in the markets and has liquidity that we can then turn into USDT. I know a lot has been going on in the past few days. You're not the only one that is overwhelmed. I feel like I'm in a flood of new information that I'm trying to keep up with. So with that, let's dive into what exactly to do, starting with inside of your Pop Max account. So the first thing we'll need to do is, of course, go into your decentralized wallet. In this case, I'm using MetaMask. Just like we imported PPT when we first started our journey with Pop, or Pop Max, I should say now, to be more specific, we needed to import the PPT token. So what we'll do here, as you can see, I already have PUSD, but of course you may not have that yet. Add the new token, in this case hitting the plus sign there, and go to custom token. Here you can either select the network, or what I'm gonna do is go to our team Telegram channel where I have posted the contract address. You can copy it from there and take the PUSD contract address and paste it in the custom token field, and you can change the network to BNB Smart Chain and then paste the address, and there you go. You have the token symbol PUSD, token decimal 18, all of that information is in our Telegram channel. And then import it as I have already imported it. There you go. Now you should see the listing of PUSD in your decentralized wallet. Now we're gonna enter the Pop Max back office as we normally do. And if you go to your assets, which from here you would be withdrawing your PUSD from out of the PUSD pool into your assets tab, and where normally we would go to PUSD to be able to swap that into PPT, we see withdraw and transfer. You can do internal transfers from one person or one Pop Max account into another Pop Max account if that's helpful. If some of your downlines may not know all of the process, may not be as tech savvy, and you wish to manage that for them or guide them through it, whatever it is, but you have the transfer feature there. What we're gonna do is withdraw. So now an important question that I've got asked from some very intelligent teammates and leaders is, how much of our PUSD, or how much of my PUSD am I taking and placing into the Nivex ecosystem for the mining of POP versus keeping it in my Pop Max back office for possible re-swapping or swapping feature being reopened into PPT and then withdrawing that. Right now, I'm doing 99% into the mining of POP, because the earlier we get in on that, the more hash power we have, as well as I don't know the time frame that they're working on to possibly reopen the swapping. So here you can put in whatever amount you wish to. I'm putting 30,000 out of the 32,000 that I have available here, and I'm swiping that to withdraw into my decentralized wallet, which right now is MetaMask. So as we can see, it is successful. So now it is taking me about a minute for that PUSD, like it took about a minute for PPT to go from the back office of Pop to the decentralized wallet, where we're seeing PUSD as 0 right now. We should see that populating to 30,000 in this particular case. While that's being done, let me tell you about Nivex, which is something that if you don't already have in place, which is the exchange that is part of the Pop ecosystem, which is now not just an option, but a very critical part of you utilizing your PUSD, as that is the only place you can put that to use to mine POP. So if you don't have a Nivex account, go back to your sponsor that you joined the POP ecosystem with and ask them for their Nivex referral link. There's some advantages to doing that, and let's respect the line of lineage as we did here with POP. So there we have the 30,000 PUSD that just landed, and once you have your Nivex account registered with the referral link of the person that has shared this POP with you. So we see Nivex is opening up here, and once you're inside of the Nivex main area, the exchange area, there's also a Web3 area, which we'll dive into later another time, but go to deposit and click deposit cryptocurrency, and then at the top where it says select coin, type in PUSD, and there you have it. It's of course on the Binance Smart Chain, and copy that address there, and then go back into your decentralized wallet and where you withdrew the PUSD into, and send whatever amount of PUSD you want. So doing 30,000 right here, and send. And as we can see, it is on the way from my decentralized wallet, MetaMask, into the Nivex wallet. So that will take another minute for it to land there, and we'll see that in our list of spot assets that you'll see the listing of the cryptos that you have. Now, it's not going to give you a USD equivalent of whatever amount of PUSD you have, because there's no PUSD USDT exchange pair or liquidity there. So once it lands, then we'll dive into the next part, which is how to put that PUSD to use to actually have it do something productive in the POP ecosystem and mine the token of the POP chain, which is POP, equivalent to mining BNB on the Binance Smart Chain. That's essentially what we're doing here. And the way that it works, for those of you that are wondering how much does that equate to in terms of a daily percentage, whereas we had a rough range of fixed percentages in the POP Max ecosystem, there isn't a fixed percentage in terms of the mining power, because it depends on quite a few variables that you can take a look at. Now back on the home page, you'll see under the amount of your total assets in your Nivex account, you'll see a Discover tab. Click on that, which will bring you to this page here. And from here, click POP Computing Power, then proceed to enter the app. And then where it says Computing Power, slide over to the right option here. And now, actually, even before that, you want to go to Asset Wallet, and you want to actually load up your asset of transferring the PUSD from one part of Nivex to another. So we're going to go to Deposit, and as you can see, available amount. So I'm going to transfer the 30,000 from where it was sitting to here. So now it's populated with 30,000 of the PUSD in the right area. And now we're gonna go to here, and I think each of the hash rate is 10 PUSD, so we should do about 33,000 to cover the 30,000. And so I'm gonna go to buy now, and also if you scroll down, you see that my hash rate, I have 1 out of the full network, which has 584,218 PUSD. Payment expected, and there it is. There it is. Purchase successful, and right there I have 3,001. Now, this was just the step-by-step process of how to go from PUSD inside of your POP back office through Nivex into this specific area of Nivex that has to do with mining the POP coin for the entire ecosystem of the POP chain, utilizing your PUSD. In future videos, we're going to look at how to actually withdraw what it was mining, which is POP, and then convert the POP into USDT. That is a route of putting our PUSD into some level of value and work, and until we get further information about being able to open up the PUSD to PPT swapping as we used to do. Now, on a personal note, I feel that this may be their future route because it involves a lot more of the ecosystem. It has a lot more integration into their bigger plans and utility into the POP chain and into Nivex. So on a personal note, if you're wondering about like how much of my PUSD I'm putting into the mining of POP, it is going to be 99% or even more, which is 100%, because of I'm seeing a lot more of their interest aligned in this path. Hopefully this has been useful. If you're stuck anywhere, feel free to get upline support so that they can help you through this step, or you can also just hold your PUSD inside of your POP back office, POP Max back office for the accumulation of the PUSD pool earnings. So that is completely up to you. I just wanted to provide this for those that did want to start shifting some or all of their PUSD into some usable form immediately in this new avenue that's opening up. And again, like I said, sooner is better than later in terms of earning on these hash power. As the pool is smaller, you'll get more for your single share of the mining power. With that, a lot more to come. Stay plugged into our team Telegram and YouTube channel. And with that, let's go and grow through this time of massive shifts and changes where there is quite a bit of opportunity on the table if we can scavenge through the mess of things, of communications and information, to get to those learnings and get to those applications that put us in a advantage as opposed to a disadvantaged state. So keep your mind positive and just work through this, work on developing yourself as a leader. I will see you guys on the continuous update of this shift that is happening into, I believe, a bigger ocean of possibilities and income for all of us through what is rising from all of these changes, such as with the Luma protocol, which you may have been seeing some details about, that is on the horizon in just a few days, and that I believe could be even bigger than POP Max. And with that, I will let you go back to your accounts to get yourself shifted as well as your teammates shifted. Reach upline for support and reach upline for information about the Luma protocol that will be something you're hearing more and more about in the POP ecosystem, and where I think new income possibilities await us all. With that, I'll catch you guys